Well, there you go, Southern. Bro, I'm from the South. My family's from the South. I've never heard of a chess pie. Now, granted, I guess you could argue that Texas, in many ways, though spiritually South is technically really not, or geographically South is really like kind of semi-culturally distinct. But my parents are both from Arkansas, and their parents are from Kansas. So I feel like they would know what a chess pie is, but. That's Great Plains. Arkansas is not Great Plains advice. Sometimes I feel like I should just need to take you by the neck and wring you out like a towel. It's just geographically incorrect. Arkansas is not Southern. You are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. You are fucking stupid. It has to be said. It has to be said. Arkansas is literally. We have to kill you. We have to kill you with a gun. If you don't think Arkansas is Southern advice, you are fucking insane. You are literally insane, man. You are literally insane. You are an insane person.
Sorry, through to those walkouts there. Like, we're talking about ZETA and how they were basically crafted in a way, and one of those people that was crafting them was Shu in the back line. First to kind of join the team after the team originally kind of blew up, and then
shut up, Jaws is talking.
Walk me through kind of how that went down with Shu.
I mean, they definitely, first and foremost, needed a big change-up going into 2026.
We don't give a fuck about Jaws. We will be listening to Avril. We will be listening to Avril. We will be playing Subnautica 2 with Avril. We will be playing Subnautica 2 with Avril. We will not be including Jaws. We will be playing Subnautica 2 with Avril. We will not be including Jaws.
And then bringing on players like Proper towards the end. Proper, I believe, was the last player added when he announced that he was available to look for a new team, and that really has been the sort of final piece to glue.
Where's Dicko Mode? He was here earlier.
The top tier, and
but he's got shit to do.
The that they are now.
Yeah, legit, every player is
stream
saying
Subnautica
that
2.
right
If
now,
I play it with Avril, yeah, I will stream Subnautica 2.
Astro said they're going to win. It's going to be pretty easy.
But I mean, it's going to be a while because I gotta beat Sekiro first, which I'm almost done with, to be fair. But I need to beat Sekiro first.
First bands though, Ilios.
And I feel like if I start with Elden Ring, that would take like 800 years.
Ana is no surprise here. You want to get rid of Shu's Ana straight away. Although I will say the Ana is, in my opinion,
Ana banned for SSG, ban 2.
I don't think it's that strong compared to the Kiriko.
I mean, realistically, I mean, it's not bad because obviously ZETA can play a lot of Ana, but are they really going to play Ana?
Suddenly Ana is completely just in the open, not a lot of protection in this current meta. So
it's just going to be, they're just going to play Morgan Cat, right? Play Morrowind, Spishy. Spishy, I have no quarrel with you. I have no quarrel with you. We don't need to begin this. Spishy, I have no quarrel with you.
Yeah, how do you reckon
we don't need to begin this?
I think Malga is going to be a good choice for Hawk as well. Otherwise,
we don't need to begin this.
Ilios, not the greatest map for Zari anyway. Hawk doesn't play the ball. A lot of Koreans have been playing ball, especially if you have guys like Jimbin and Milgaru in. It could be a ball start as well.
Shu by the backline, we're serious? Yep. I see you weren't listening to me at all earlier without Versus. That's fine. You don't have to listen to me. Most people don't.
I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about at the very top of this.
Sugar Brawn. Unfortunately, I think Sugar Brawn will be turned into, will be melted into Sugar Crystal Brawn. He'll be melted a little bit.
Vibes is still high though for SSG. I did bump into them at the.
Elden Ring took me about 100 hours my first run, but I explored every corner and beat every boss. You could beat it in 50 hours. Bro, that's gonna take 100 hours.
Your first opponent is SSG.
That's like 20. Wait, that's way more than that.
No one can really touch him. Even they couldn't really touch him. So it's like, okay,
I mean, that's going to be like 20 fucking streams of Elden Ring, bro. If it's 5 hours a stream.
You're facing Asia's #1 seed.
It's 20 fucking streams of Elden Ring.
The vibes for ZETA couldn't be better because this is finally ZETA's time. Bernard's
yeah, it's 20 streams. 25? What are you talking about? 100? 5 times 20 is 100. 5 times 25 is not 100.
Their second series of the day. Only a first
That's 20 streams,
no
man.
Mistakes allowed. Diva and Ana gone.
You stream 4 hours? Bro, I've been hitting like 7 hours. I've been hitting like 6, 7 hours for Sekiro. We could definitely do, that could definitely be 20 streams, maybe less. It could be even perhaps 15 to 20.
A meta where it's almost permanently picked. Although saying that in our previous series, it wasn't we didn't see it everywhere, but we're expecting.
Did the Preds close, by the way? The Preds closed.
7 seconds to go before they lock in their heroes, but I mean, let's talk about
Jackie here
as well. Like,
Jackie?
look at this backline
about
here.
to? Okay, that's fine.
Admiral, UV, Space Station are packing punches here.
I thought Jack was about Space Station are packing print. It's print season. We are print watching. Space Station Gaming. We are catching print from Space Station Gaming. They are packing print.
Gimme.
Imagine doing things as a mod. Art, it's about time to start pulling your weight around here.
Okay.
Gonna be honest, you can't just be beautiful, my girlfriend. It's time for you to start doing some, start pulling some weight around here.
Everybody's like, what's Gallagher? And I'm like, game's too old apparently.
I got the Catling gun as well. So I've been saying that.
It's time for you to start doing some
That's
shit.
a good one, huh?
All right, Hawk is going to be running.
Let's get it. Do get it twisted. We believe that ladies will be working.
Like you said, Korean teams love playing the ball.
There's our Cat Bastion. There's our Cat Bastion. Milgaro's on ball, to be expected. Milgaro is kind of he's a ball guy. Epic! Look at this! Yes, it's so good! It's so good! Oh, I love Overwatch. I love Overwatch. Yes, I love Overwatch. Oh yeah! Oh, I love Overwatch. This is it's gonna start. This is gonna be the rest of the tournament, by the way, for the good teams. This is gonna be the rest of the. By the way, just putting you guys out here for the rest of the tournament, this is gonna be it. For the rest of the tournament, for the good teams, it's gonna be this. This is literally gonna be this. And ZETA, it's gonna be ZETA, Crazy Raccoon, and maybe Fuel, like in a top 3 contention.
Okay, Knife. Okay.
Get ready.
Looking like Kevstar on that new Jug City, bro.
They're probably gonna pound the fuck out of SSG more than likely. Though I know people want to believe they could be okay. Maybe they might learn, but I'm out. 1.3 seconds. I'm out. 1.3 seconds. I'm out.
Between Violet Shoe and Admiral Violet, Ultraviolet, 2 different type of Violets on the show today.
I like that your name is This Meta Sucks. Incredible name. Incredible name.
As well. Milgaru trying to stop Sugar Free from sneaking the point away from them. Hawks already
They're trying to sneak point here. They did get lethal, and wait, trade for knife. Now this is a knife.
In the back line, Bastion's down, point flipped, SSG.
Free flip though, with the Malga from Hawk. Hawk is literally just playing Malga Gaming. He's playing Malga Gaming. They're taking him off the map. They're taking him off the map. Goodbye. And yep, Cat. That's what happens when you're somebody who just this. I mean, it's just there it goes. Hawk dead. And they still have points. Something just happened on the screen.
Looking for the missiles to hit the ground, but it's a lick of damage and that's it.
Oh yeah, this is real nice. This is real nice. Now they do get some flips. They get some picks. Proper dead, maybe. Lethal, we need something to happen here. Lethal kill the cat. No! They ulted. I mean, and they can't get them because also they can be saved. That's the great part too. If the cat ults someone, the other cat can go save them with the lifeline, with the tether. Isn't that fucking cool? Isn't it fucking cool? You can just go save them from the edge. That's the best part. That's the best fucking part, guys. We love counterplay, don't we? Don't we? We love counterplay. Sure, Hawk gets a pick, but I mean, they're just dying. They're still just dying, unfortunately. Sounds like a more complicated Lifeweaver. Imagine Lifeweaver if they were like offered real value to their team, and that's kind of cat. Imagine a Lifeweaver, but you actually like were able to do useful things, and that's essentially cat.
If you want to, or better off even just a Bastion.
Hawk is looking for Cage. Watch for that. Hawk wants Violet and Shoe.
And they have 90% here.
Cage would be an absolute god tier pick as well.
Proper's got the post. Well,
nah, it's ass, bro. Cat is literally like good for this bit. Oh, and goodbye, UV. Cat and yeah, they're the mind's eye. Yeah.
Already done for ZETA. It's only
yeah, this is probably going to be a pretty quick 2-0 if I were to guess.
And ZETA division. Get that first round.
100 to 15.
You're saying Lifeweaver cancel Cat's ult with Life Grip? I actually don't. I've never even seen that interaction. Does a Lifeweaver ult save you from Cat ults? It probably does, right? It probably would. It probably does. I've never seen the interaction. I'm assuming it probably does.
The mines are also available, so when we drag the fight onto the point itself, Cage being overlaid on top of mines just blow everything up. ZETA division looking so strong.
Sorry, not ult. Not ult. Not his ult. His
even after allowing
pull.
Some of that flip presence to be
I don't know why I said ult.
They gave that point initially away to SSG as well,
because the tree would not do anything. The tree wouldn't really do anything. The tree would just sit there. The tree would just kind of sit there.
Milgaru Ryan. SSG
what if Milgaru is on Reinhardt and they're still playing Cat Bastion with proper cats?
It's a real one.
I mean, this is kind of interesting. There's something's happening here. Japan loves Ryan. They do. They do. They do love some Ryan, it appears. I feel so, this is actually so fucking fucked up that this is the, we go to Tokyo, we go to fucking Japan, and we're playing fucking Cat. We're playing Cat. You know what they should have done? They should have released a Gundam collab with Bastion. So at least in Tokyo, Gundam would be looking like a fucking Gundam. The Bastion would look like a Gundam. If they had done a fucking Gundam collab ahead of time, the Bastion could have at least like looked like a fucking Gundam or something.
A good follow-up there from Shu onto Sugarfree, but unlikely
They win the fight.
now with
They win first fight, not bad.
Ends up swapping here.
I mean,
Ryan is
surely, right?
not what we really expected in this kind of map, but at the same
Lenny
time,
is on
Spacestation,
tour, Lenny is swapping.
they're not
Lenny is
playing
swapping.
Cat Bastion either. They're taking a page out of Virtus Pro's book and saying, look, maybe we'll just play Lucio Kira on
Gundam
the
is
ground,
collabing with
play
VTubers
some
right now.
counter
Which
cat
ones?
stuff.
Is it
You
the
see
ones that
the
everyone wants to have
Cassidy
sex
and
with?
Top was in there a little bit earlier for the
Or which
ball.
ones? Which ones
Milgaro
are they?
will stay on the Rhine. I don't think Milgaro has a lot to do in this matchup. So
Oh my God, knife peeked. Okay, okay, sure.
Harm's way in time.
Nice. All right, quick reset. Yeah, I'm so surprised Milgaro's not swapping here. Ball a bit harder to execute on this point.
Bull.
It's kind of like ultra high grounds that you can kind of roll around and escape from danger.
So UV has rush,
Oh,
Shu
nice
has
back in the
rush.
mix,
Bastion ults up, so knife is like theoretically unkillable
So
depending on what
With this
happens.
Deadeye, remember the cat combo is there. The cat city combo Violet can fly proper in the sky.
They're taking a lot of space here on the flank. Hawk's trying to play the off angle. Suzu rush. Sugarfree got pinned. No way. Sugarfree got pinned.
So much heal going towards
And now
the Rhine
Milgaro
there,
can just
but
play
the
point
Kiri and
here.
the Cat just trying to keep the Rhine topped up. Knife's got the ult, won't use it. He's in the back line.
Knife.
He don't need no help though.
Oh, the slam. Knife's free. Okay. A little messy, but Sugarfree dying meant they just like, it was kind of free for Milgaro to walk around.
Knife is using the explosives on the perk as well, not needing the typical turret form. You'd want the typical turret form in the Bastion mirror, but here he knows he just has to take down the squishy targets of SSG.
That is true as hell. That's true as hell. Avril, I'm loving what you're saying here.
Does mean this is a more competitive point.
Only going for the explosive
Admiral's
perk.
timing out
I'm
for
loving
big-
what you're saying here.
Milgaro's got Shatter as well in a couple of percent.
Wasn't there a Gundam Overwatch clone? There was a Gundam like hero shooter that apparently was actually kind of fun, supposedly. And two are dead on the walk-in. Milgaro might die. Milgaro's lived. Milgaro's fucking lived. Holy tank. Holy tank.
Didn't even see him coming.
And now we're pretty much entering this this fight coming up here is like essentially the last fight, because if SSG walk in and die, it's probably gonna be like 90-something%. So it's essentially last fight. Wait, why is Zeta going so deep?
They're going in.
The Shatter! My fatty Shaddy! My fat. Oh, wait, they just bombed Hawk. They shattered him and bombed Hawk. They shattered Hawk and hit him with the ICBMs. Oh my God. They actually hit him with the bunker buster. That's what. Wait, actually, because Zeta went deep though, they have time to recontest. They didn't use any ults. That's so fucked up.
They gotta get Knife off of this high ground, man. Shield's gonna go down in just a second.
Cage? I mean, Milgaro's trapped. They trapped two. They got a touch though. Who's touching? Who touches? Is it Sugarfree?
Zeta Division a knife at least. Kill lethal, but
I mean, it's a free cap here, sure. Who's stuck? Is Violet? Is Violet still high ground?
they're still hunting for
Is
one.
Violet still high ground here? With prop? Is that proper? Who's up here?
These could be late.
What is happening? What do they do? Okay, so they're trying to duel fucking Proper and Violet. They're still here, dude. Oh, if he gets out, I'm pissing myself with rage. I'm pissing myself with rage. Fucking cat. He just left because they can't do anything because he's up in the fucking sky. Oh my God. You're fucking me. You're.
Proper gets 3. Make it a 4th. Make it a 5th. That's the highlight on day 1. Zeta are here to play.
Shown absolute dominance.
Oh, it's so fucking dumb, man.
Pulling out all the stops
so
this
fucking
early.
dumb.
Ace
I'm
for
sorry.
Proper
I'm
and a
sorry.
clean map win
It's
for Zeta
so fucking
Division.
stupid. It's so
Not a close
dumb.
one, unfortunately. A little bit of back and forth on that second round, but Zeta
Oh, it's
Division
so fucking
dominating
stupid.
on all other fronts. Proper's Cassidy.
When the stream got Overwatch, Cat
We saw what Kevs was able to do with that a little
Yes.
bit early on, and now Proper's showing his own caliber.
Yes,
nice and early.
sir. How do you begin to fix this?
If
You
there's any
literally
clip you wanna
can't.
see
You
in a,
literally can't fix this because of how
jetpack
Cat
hack,
works.
like,
You literally just
reveal
have to
trailer,
fucking.
it's all
We have to send Cat to the pound. Cat has to go to the pound. They have to. They have to neuter Cat. They have to neuter and spay the cat. It's the only way. There's nothing you can fucking do, bro.
He's not even the
It's like it's literally unlimited mobility. It's unlimited mobility, unlimited movement. It's the kit was problematic upon release. The kit was literally problematic upon release.
Supporting heroes for Cat to play with Bastion, Cassidy.
You can make Tether like Life Liverpool, person being carried can't do anything. Well, here's the fundamental problem with that still. A, if you do that, then Cat, it's pretty bad. It gets a lot worse, which is fair, which is fine. But B, it still doesn't change the fact that Cat essentially still gives a person a free escape tool. Essentially still gives a person a free escape tool and like a free mobility, which isn't necessarily as good because you can't shoot. but it's not necessarily as good. But I still think the fundamental problem is that Cat essentially is built around this infinite mobility, infinite tether. And if you nerf tether, Cat becomes a lot worse. But it doesn't really change the fact that in certain comps, depending on what happens, Cat could still be really broken. Because like imagine you're playing like some variations, like I think we saw early like Juno Cat stuff or something like that, if I remember properly, where like you essentially use your Cat as a secondary DPS / support that can follow one of your flanking duelists or like flanking like flyers and heal them and then also fight, because Cat is like so fast and can like rush in with like the melee perk to do extra damage too.
Maybe a little confusing to play against as well, just because
like the fundamental problem with Cat is like she's just built around this insane infinite mobility. And like yes, you can nerf like her tether, and then the Cat tether gets a lot worse, so you can't play that style, which fucks up this. But I still think the problem is that you just can't have a character with infinite mobility, in my opinion. I just don't think you can have a character with infinite mobility in a game like Overwatch. I just don't think it makes sense. I just don't think you can have in a hero shooter infinite mobility. My personal opinion. You can be very mobile, but you gotta have like a resource of some sort.
Where's the counter to that? Apart from getting in cover.
this clip is making it to the overall tournament highlights.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yet every character has infinite walk. Wait, someone was on the debate team. Someone was on the debate team. Someone did debate.
Something like that. Do also note that when we get to those types of maps,
oh, curious. You're mad about infinite mobility, but yet every character can walk to the point without cooldown.
Maybe globally right now. I'm not too
curious. 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 We didn't hear you. We didn't hear you complaining about this.
Just for that one here specifically,
curious.
No other team would even bother banning Galari.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We found a flaw in your logic, honestly, good sir.
In the Cat Bash and
we found a bit of a flaw in your logic.
About the other DPS?
Didn't we? The lonely Chud loses to the debate Chad.
As expected, you think? I mean,
the lowly ad hominem Overwatch Chud versus the debate factual Overwatch Chad.
Change up the bands. Do you
Red Light VLR, by the way, thank you for the tier 1 and the 7 months.
They haven't been able to.
Thank you so much.
They haven't forced.
Thank you so much, Red Light.
Play without the Cat Bash either,
70
so
months with the Bass themselves.
To play through here, so if there's a time,
maybe swap tether and ult tether timer.
This is probably
the tether is just fundamentally not the problem with Cat. It's the problem with Cat. Why makes this comp really strong, but it's not fundamentally the problem with like Cat's as a hero's problem. It's that's a very short. Essentially, focusing on the tether is a very short-term solution to I feel like Cat's overall problem. Though it could maybe fix the most egregious parts of the kit, which maybe is a start, to be honest.
That same game, ZETA was still playing the Cat Bastion, so
which maybe is a start. Maybe you do just have to like enemy. Perfect is the enemy of good, right? Perhaps enemy is the perfect the perfect is the enemy of good. So maybe you should just say fuck it, let's go for that. Adderall, thank you the prime. My alerts are fucking broken. I don't know what I did, but you the man. I am the man.
Yeah, looking for another one.
I am the man.
It's been a minute as well because since he's been on ZETA Division in the past.
This debate feels like Plat Chat. Guys, remember Plat Chat? Remember that podcast?
He hasn't really been in a winning spot.
Remember Plat Chat? I don't know what happened, to be honest.
And it was probably the best.
What if she was 3 times as big? So you're...
Without Violet, ZETA looked a lot worse. So with Violet back in, now back
what if the Cat... What if they gigantified the Cat?
Very strong up-and-comers. It's
I mean, that's interesting. That would be interesting.
ZETA's success, but it's going to be New Junk City.
They Garfielded the Cat. They just fed the Cat lasagna.
This is one of the few maps that has enough ceiling height on the various points that it could be.
They fed her just a shit ton of lasagna.
Well, if it was anything like our first series of the day with Kevster, Pop, and the Cass, I mean,
I'm gonna get another slop, folks. I'm getting more slop. Everyone that's refull are mega slop pints.
We'll see. We'll see what Spacestation want to ban. Obviously, Christopher probably with a rather thick notebook coming into this event.
Might still be worth just banning the Cat. Happy to let the Bastion go through just in case because, well, it's seemingly like SSG are willing to play the Bastion without the Cat. I don't know if ZETA be willing to play the Bastion without the Cat. I think ZETA more likely just abandon the entire comp, play something a little bit more comfortable. And with Burner and, I mean, Malga is still actually on the table with Burner, but with D.Va potentially coming back and assuming ZETA don't get rid of the D.Va themselves, I think D.Va is potentially back on the menu for sure. Well, D.Va's actually already been banned by ZETA previously, so they're not the ones going to be banning that. It'll be coming up to SSG if they want to.
Hawks definitely going to feel more comfortable with that. For sure.
This is feeling like a Zarya map for Hawk to me, though.
Sure. Zari
thinking about it at the moment.
very good on Flashpoint, to be fair.
When you're thinking about Hawk, he is definitely the player with the most limited hero pool on the team, but what he does play, he plays to a pretty exceptional level. So if you're Zeta, targeting Hawk specifically is usually a pretty good go-to.
I think with how even being in a first to 2, if you're Zeta,
Well, there's the Ari.
okay, they're gonna cop a they're gonna cop an Alari ban. Done the homework as Christopher.
Yeah.
Knowing that Violet can just
So,
rock with that
the
one
thing
as a
is,
third DPS.
Cat Bastion are on the table, so what SSG are relying on here is they are saying New Junk City, the map itself, is going to have to be enough to dissuade Zeta away from that Cat Bastion. To say, okay, we're going to leave Cat Bastion on the table, and just the map geometry means that Zeta shouldn't play Cat Bastion. But I still think if you're really dedicated to the Cat Bastion, you can play it anywhere, including this map.
All right, let's rock and roll. I mean, SSG kind of want to prove, I think, to North America too, how ferocious they can be at a LAN. Because look at how Stage 1 went, Avril, with the Dallas Fuel coming back into the fray. I mean, Dallas Fuel was sort of like unbelievably dominant. Only 2 maps across 2 series in that playoffs at the end of Stage 1. Like, that is not a, it's not a region where it's like, okay, we have 2 top-tier teams. It's like, no, Dallas Fuel got on top, there was a tier break, and then there was SSG.
Also, unrelated to everything
SSG
that's happening,
have not only got to prove themselves on
does anyone know how to
international
fold
stage, but it feels
t-shirts
like
really
they've
well?
got to prove
I'm
themselves
like
to the
okay at
North
folding
American
t-shirts, but I
stage
feel
as
like
well.
every
Yeah,
time
they
I
have a
fold my
reputation, right?
t-shirts when they come
Because
out the dryer,
even if
I
you
still
are
can't get them to be
second to Dallas Fuel,
perfectly,
you would have
like,
liked to have
they still have a tiny bit of
those
wrinkles, bro.
matches be
Anyone
a
have
little
any
bit closer,
tips?
but it seems like Dallas Fuel is
Anyone have
a
any
step
tips?
ahead. That being said, though, new meta
Feels so
gives
strange to see
new
Zeta
opportunity.
Division
Some
being
stats
incredible
here
and
for
Overwatch being
previous
incredibly
matches.
ass in Valorant. Yes, sir.
Which is
That is,
unlike
to be fair, Zeta
Violet,
Division
I
has
would
been
say.
incredibly ass,
Sometimes.
or
Yeah, you
incredibly,
didn't even
not
whiff it out.
ass, but
What's
incredibly
going on?
mid
Different
to
rivals.
disappointing
Don't worry.
Overwatch for a while.
There's plenty more games to come. He may be Ajaxing at some point. Nah, maybe.
He better be on a Lucio.
Bro
at
never
some
worked in
point.
retail? Wrong.
And
I
then
did
he'll
work
be
in
Ajax.
retail. I worked at
I'm
Staples.
hoping.
Will it
I
be
worked
as
in an
costly
office
as the
supply
30,000,
store.
$30,000 one?
80 actually was
Oh,
80K.
it's
Hang them up.
50K,
I do
so
for some, but some
But,
t-shirts you
Missed the
can't.
50K there. That's probably changed a lot,
I
though, let's be honest.
want to see him do it for free.
You,
Follow
I
up with the game,
can't
you know,
for all of
just-
them because some of them like they're like a
I don't even need to
delicate
lose money,
fabric,
follow
which
up
you
with
like
the
if you hang them, it's kind of
Wasn't it-
bad,
wait,
you know.
am I
So you don't want to,
misremembering?
and I don't have
Wasn't
enough
it the-
hangers for all my shirts, you know. I missed
Wasn't
map
it
1.
the
Did they play
first
Cat
round
Bastion? Yes, they
last
did.
year?
Yes,
Got the
they
first
did.
Ajax? No,
Yes,
first
they did.
Ajax at the
They did in
stage,
fact play Cat Bastion.
I think it was this year, no?
Yeah, first Ajax is stage 1.
Lay it down
From
on front and fold the sleeves in, then fold in the
was that
thirds
when
and
it was
fold
on
it up in
Vision?
half.
Last- I'm
I
struggling
don't.
to
I
remember. I feel
honestly,
like
it's a
I
lot.
do-
That's a lot for
I
me to take
do remember
in
it was
at
on
once.
Vision. Yes.
His last Vision is like
Just buy a
first
steamer. I have a
game
steamer.
during the
That's my
stage, and
typically
yeah,
my
it's just
method. If it's a
the
little
Ajax, yeah.
wrinkly, I
That's
just
what I'm
steam
talking
it.
about. Let's do it for the love of the game.
That is
But the thing is, I'd like to not have to
Don't
do
talk
that.
about
But
me. I'm who I'm talking about when I say the fan of Ajax. I'm here for it.
bro, you ass. I'm
to see as well.
surveying. I'm
There's a lot of-
surveying.
Overwatch
I'm not allowed to
jerseys, I would say,
survey.
in the audience already. I peeped a Spark one earlier. I'm going to see if I can find him. There is a
We had a
LA
Valiant one.
Valley.
I tuck the
LA
arms in
Valley
first,
one
fold
right
it
behind
vertically,
us. I don't think you can hear
then do
us, but
horizontal.
it's an old school
Interesting.
Valiant one as
See,
well.
I just tuck arms
Which is quite
in,
cool. It's good to see,
then
all the,
I
all the
like
merch
bring
drop.
it together
So we have a-
kind
we have
of,
a- we
and
have a
then I
liquid,
do
uh,
like
jersey in
the
here.
then I
And there's
do
been
the
one more
fold
rack, so
over
liquid
like
back to
there
back,
in
guys.
the
Liquid, Team
x-axis
Liquid, they are
perhaps.
here in Japan. Champions Clash.
So I do like
Load it.
arms
Yeah, right, it's been having a
in,
good time.
bring together,
With,
fold,
the co-stream. Tayo as well. I mean, there's and Nico too. They got their own setup as well.
something
One of
like
the,
that.
Japanese players.
I had
that
to
I'm sure a lot
iron
of
my
you are familiar
wizard
with
robe
at
last
this
week.
point.
I discovered that ironing
Don't
is
forget
actually
as
kind
well
of
to connect
satisfying.
your
Ironing can be fun, but I
account
fucking hate doing it. So that's
to
why I'm a
your
steamer
Twitch
guy.
account and earn yourself some lovely drops for day 1. This is just day 1, everybody. Look, Kiriko sprays, Kiriko skins
Drops?
as well. There was a cosplay of the 2-hour Kiriko skin, like that kind of colorway, the black and then the orange.
I feel
around. I did see
why
that.
Then in
axis
3 hours,
then
she'll
roll.
change it to the orange version.
Y
Yeah,
axis.
straight
So
up change it.
you're
I mean,
you're
that would be-
folding the hot
Mad
dog
respect.
and
Mad
then
respect.
rolling, hot dog style, then roll.
Tell you what, Anna will be open here.
But
so
isn't it
despite
coming?
Ryan
Isn't it
being
gonna be
gone,
wrinkled once you
question
unroll
on
it?
Shu, as we look at him right now, whether he'll decide to bring out.
Is it gonna
Anna
be
just
wrinkled
because
once
I've
you
seen
unroll
Shu
it,
bring
though?
out
'Cause
Anna
it's all
on maps,
bunched
in
up?
situations and matchups where you'd think probably shouldn't.
Is it
work,
not gonna
and
be
probably shouldn't
wrinkled?
be a viable pick, but he is the Anna guy. He is still the best Anna player in the world by far. So high likelihood that he may
Hot
still
dog
look
then
towards it, but
hamburger. See, that makes sense, but that makes sense
if we're
to me.
playing Cat Bastion, right now to me it feels like Kiriko
Not
is
if you
in
roll
the
it
stronger
neatly.
space. And if we're not playing Cat Bastion, Lucio Kiriko should be the choice for the backline.
That's an interesting
Yeah,
concept.
it's
Is a
too good not to
roll.
be
I never thought to
still,
roll the shirts.
Even with nerfs, even with changes.
Try having a
Still too
big
good.
belly that stretches out
All
the
right, let's jump
wrinkles
in
when
there.
you
New
wear
Jump
it.
City. Violet copping an Alari ban.
That one guy
SSG
behind Trump that's got the
division.
crazy Audi belly button today.
Sojourn away. That's a second ban there.
I don't know if you saw the
for
photo,
ZETA.
but there's the
Match
guy
point,
with the
though,
striped shirt behind Trump that had like this
here
crazy
for
Audi
day
belly
one.
button in the photo.
Couple of teams eliminated as well
It's
later.
killing me.
It's a pretty scary position to be in. if
She
you
hot
go down
dog
this
on my
early.
hamburger
Because first two,
until I
spoken to
fold.
every player
Yes,
about it.
sir.
You should probably
Yes,
figure
sir.
out, on
Looking
your own.
sexy
You're
as
at home.
always.
It's a
Cam
scary
Lord, you know
spot to
what?
be in.
I appreciate
You can
that.
only make
I appreciate that.
few mistakes.
And the
Thank
lower
you so
bracket
much.
today is also first
I'm smelling
two, so
sexy,
you
too.
could be going out in format solo.
Smelling
In formats,
sexy.
yeah.
You're out of Japan. You've only played
If
four
you
maps.
believe it, if
Some
you could
teams
believe it or not.
may be copping that loss, but we'll end up seeing who
Blowing a
it
beautiful,
is.
beautiful scent today.
Second map here in our second series of the
Every
day.
sport
ZETA
player
up
pro
by
doesn't know
one,
how to do
so
laundry.
Fnatic
I know how to
down
do
by
laundry. I
one.
literally do my
Spacestation
laundry.
looking
It's just
for
sometimes I don't
the
consider myself the
comeback now.
most
New
expert
Junction
folder, which
relying
is why I
on the
prefer to
natural
put stuff on
yourself
hangers.
To push ZETA off of the Cat Bastion. Well,
JPG? Come on now, bro. You think we're pulling out JPG? Hell no. Today was a YSL day. We were not pulling out JPG, bro.
A little bit quiet.
No
As you'd imagine,
JPG
ZETA
for me.
fans coming out in force. Cat Bastion available. I will
Hangers
say,
are bad for your clothes. I know.
with
That's
that
why
point,
I've been trying to use
the
them less for
topology
some of the more
different points
sensitive
is, like,
fabrics.
obviously, after the first one, it's a
I
little bit
know.
more
That's why I'm
orange.
trying, especially for like
We're gonna play
sweaters and
every
shit.
single one if we go all the
I got
way,
and
but-
the nicer shirts. That's why you gotta fold them.
So even on the first point, we don't get it. Future points, I think there's a high capability.
Very possible.
Lucio Kiri, Spacestation, as expected.
Mizuki.
Wow, he's going to do it. So Mizuki did get a buff in the most recent patch, but has it been enough? I don't know if this is going to be viable.
Mizuki?
This is a
ZETA
very interesting look
Mizuki?
from Violet, not something we're
Pazuki?
expecting
Me
him
and my
to
friends
play.
would go to BJ's Brewery? Pazuki?
Look at this comp.
So
Pop is
Mizuki
on May,
Sigma.
Knife is on Sim.
With
Mizuki
May
and Banana
Sim.
on the classic Sim.
This is in. So they're playing Am I turtly enough for the fucking Turtle Club? They're actually playing Turtle Comp. Space Station are playing just traditional Sim Rush. While ZETA's playing Am I turtly enough for the Turtle Comp, bro? Like they're actually, there's this literally turtle. They're turtle maxing. They're in the, and Lethal just got rolled. Holy shit.
I mean,
Okay.
the rotations is just so disgusting from ZETA Division.
Chain
Look at that
Rock.
fast pass.
That's an interesting
With the
idea here.
rotations, I mean,
Chain Rock.
Spacestation Gaming, they can't really,
Fine,
step
just try
up
to isolate a
because
target.
Lethal's
You
gonna
get
be a
good
big
AoE
damage source
heals
to try
because
and
Violet
stop
should be
Proper
hitting the
Knight
shots because
walking
he's
out.
fucking Violet.
And
And you have like the bouncing AoE hat heal. Some bouncing head. I'm looking for some bouncing head. Anyone else? Anyone else looking for some bouncing head from Mizuki?
Getting away with ultimates right now. First cap did come on through.
This
during
is
that
very
little
interesting
scuffle, so
composition for
Zeta
sure.
Division's slowly climbing the ranks of the percentage points, but you need to see Space Station look for the contest soon.
My wife's real good at the old rock and
Fire
chain.
over
Am
there.
I right? Wait, it's the marriage comp. It's the marriage comp. They're playing marriage comp. They're playing rock and chain. Yes, they're playing marriage composition. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice little heady there, but a little bit too scared.
Y'all are married? You literally missed Visor Daddy was here and just, oh my god, Hawk got fucked. Holy shit, Hawk got fucked by the fucking chain. And the you literally missed Visor Daddy announcing that he fucking impregnated his wife earlier. Okay.
That's got to be the point over. SSG had an opportunity. Maybe UV just missed.
You literally missed Visor Daddy
Didn't
announcing that
believe
he is gonna have a kid.
But he had a 10 to 15% lead over Shu.
He
There
did it
was a
on stream.
moment
Yes,
both
he
of them
live
had
streamed.
direct from the
Live
Katsura
stream.
rush, had that advantage
We
over
kind of
Zeta.
watched it like a
Nothing else.
medieval
Minimum.
consummation
Take the entire map control,
ceremony.
get the flip in there,
We
put
watched it like a
Zeta in the
medieval
back foot.
consummation
But instead,
ceremony.
Hawk's timing with the rest of the team. He flies the air.
Yeah, they
through
actually
mid,
did
gets
not use
caught
any
in
fucking
D-Neck.
ults for this fight too,
UV
which is
throws in the
crazy.
Katsura rush anyway,
Hawk has
but
gone
they don't have
ram.
a tank, so they lose the fight.
He has gone Ram Ranch.
Might be the greatest chef I've ever seen. Violet has been cooking
He
up
announced his wife is
bangers.
pregnant. We don't know if it was him.
About
That's
the
true. It could have been a
Alari
bull.
shot, Mizuki, though.
It could have been one of the
Mizuki
bulls from
plays
chat,
the
which
ball.
we do offer a
How
selection
many
of
points you
services
got on
for.
this?
We do have
Well,
many
he's got the
bulls
ult
in the
already.
chat,
I mean,
as
the
you know.
Sentry can just be popped down and Zeta can't
5
do
ults.
anything. Sugar Free with the wall though can counter, but Zeta with 5 ults.
That's the thing, right? Zeta didn't have to spend a single ult winning that last cap.
High noon,
Oh.
teleport to the high ground. There is the Sanctuary.
Oh, this no!
No way!
No! It was within the sanctuary,
Oh my
bro. It was
goodness,
within the
Lethal.
sanctuary. Okay, I mean,
Now, but if Lethal gets in,
guys,
while
you
Zeta
kind of have to get
inside,
outside the sanctuary
then
for it to
he
eat
will do
the
damage.
eat
Zeta
the
did not
fucking
beat the
projectiles.
TP from Sugar Free.
Kitty,
What a great combined
you gotta
fight
get
with
you gotta
Sugar
sanctuary
finally gives him the
dance
opportunity.
a little bit. I mean, worked. It worked. That's fucking nasty from Lethal.
Things, Avril, I will say. Zeta Division now have to walk back in, but this comp is
Inside or outside, you have to you have to sanctuary dance. So essentially, if you're shooting within it, it won't eat it. But if you go on either side of the barrier, if you're inside or outside, stuff will get
There's the
eaten.
sound barrier to come in, and the flux is good for 2, but they're trapped behind the wall right now, so Zeta can't really go for the offensive.
With the
play.
change they made to it.
Sugar Free and Lethal get easy
there's
kills.
wall.
I mean, the flux is great, but there's no one there to actually shoot at.
It's the early kill into Proper. It's also a space station as well.
Sanctuary continues to show his great ability to be useless. I mean, with the buff they made to it, it's a lot better because before it literally would only block projectiles from the other side if you're in. But now it'll at least block projectiles if you walk outside of it and the enemy's in. So I think it did get better because you can use it to shield dance essentially. But it is definitely still a somewhat underwhelming ult comparatively. But I do think the buff to it made it a lot stronger.
Lethal with this ult again.
Careful, Lethal.
Good shots on Violet. They end up just popping the wall there. Teleports.
SSG plays twice? Yes. Because these are first to twos, though. The games are, like, not very long. But, yeah, they're playing 6 games because OWCS has no fucking money. And they're like, yeah, we have to do every single event in 3 days, even if we fly to Tokyo. Because we refuse to buy any more event space. We do not want to pay more for the event space. Wait, Knife is charged. Knife gets 3. There we go. Okay. The Pharaoh swap here is pretty interesting.
To fall apart towards the end there. Hawk now back over towards the D.Va. Gonna need something a little bit extra to deal with Proper's Fire, who, as a reminder, got nerfed, but also you're playing into the cast of Lethal anyway. Still, though, ZETA making it work. Barrage ready for their next fight.
It is crazy, too, that Cat is not banned in this. You're right. Cat's not banned, and we're still playing Symmetra. Symmetra might actually be the most, like, definitive, defining character of the game comparatively next to, like, Kiriko. Okay, there's Sanctuary. Now they have to get outside of this because they don't want to get caught in. They gotta get. They don't want to all just play inside of this. Shu dies. Wait a minute. SSG. I think Cat's battling up. Yeah, I mean, Cat probably not that great because of how the geometry works, to be fair, anyways.
My goodness. The Cassidy play already today has just been sublime. First,
it's a very good point. They still haven't got it. Okay, they finally get reflip here. They got reflip. They have a wall. They have a high noon into, I don't know, Terra Surge, Barrage, Wall. Tough. Because you're in the situation where you drop a high noon, Bernard can run into you, Proper can like roll you over potentially. Okay, Proper swap, so never mind.
So by the time Shu has it, he gets completely domed by Lethal, and ZETA just missing players. Proper will now swap back over to the Mei without even using the barrage. He'll completely forego that one just to make sure his team is on the right composition again.
It would have been so tough.
So they made the swap back over.
Smart play from Proper.
Sugar Free gets a later wall, so they're chilling. I mean, right now, SSG don't necessarily have to make a play, but they have to be really aware of Bernard. Because if Bernard just has like really high health, he can do something like this. Yep. Just sucked off Sugar Free.
Nice little spear there from Bernard, but it goes a
Did a quick suck off on the Sugar Free, and now they just run to the back line, and that's point. Probably. The Seraphim released an album. Let's fucking go.
ZETA now build up 70% as they play up.
But not scared to get into the mix, get his hands dirty on any hero he plays.
You're sitting in my lap and you're not getting in the way.
To see him on that kill feed in ZETA Division.
You just sit here and you're getting in the way. And you're getting in the way.
Whoa, nice. Spacestation.
And you're getting in the way.
Kill. That's going to force some difficulty for ZETA.
In the way again.
Self-destruct.
Knife dies. Wait, Bernard's in. Bernard just chases Hawk. He gets him. Gets his ass.
Spacestation Gaming do end up capping the point, but now ZETA can just force their way on. They've got
I mean, now they're fucked. I mean, Admiral gets beat, but like they don't dare commit for this. They literally don't dare commit to this. If they beat in this fight, they are fucking insane people. The Admiral died, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
And there's the point.
Are they not lap kitties? Simon is the lap kitty, but what happens is that she gets once she gets pet, she's like, I want to walk around here a bit and then return to your lap, but she gets in the fucking way. So I have to push her then back onto the bed because she's getting in the way of everything. She will sit in my lap and then she's like, this rules, and then she's like, now it's time for me to fucking walk around and get in the way of everything. Which is a problem.
ZETA on point first.
Should we name a Siamese cat Simey? Yeah, well, her name was Simon. And then, because we thought she was a boy, and then we found out she was actually a girl, so then I changed it to Simey.
High noon from Lethal. Point unlocked, but Space Station.
But yes, okay, we're not original here. Sorry. Sorry, we're not original enough with our cat naming scheme. Maybe I should have picked another millennial, a white millennial name, and called my cat Mochi or some shit. Like, oh, here's my cat Mochi. Wait, good fight.
Through the wall, snipes UV, and that'll be ZETA claiming the point. Space Station Gaming.
And fight's over. They get to save a Blizzard for next fight.
Point for ZETA, and they claim the series.
Hawk's going over to his old love. It is going to be Sigma again, Lethal, even on the Emery here as well.
Shu is playing? Yeah, why did you think Shu would not be playing?
Really changing things up what could be
This
the
is
final
probably
point here.
cooked.
They
This
need
is probably
everything.
cooked.
Kachuna Rush being
More
traded
than
from both
likely.
teams.
I mean, they do
There
have a
was
wall, so they have a
but
wall and a beat, so they have a chance to
slight
get in
openings
here,
there, like you
but
sort of mentioned, allowing
they're
Zeta to get those opening picks.
probably fucked when you have to deal with the fact that Terra Surge and Blizzard in
Cut
this.
someone off really early there.
Alright.
Zeta.
They get a lot of
Then it goes to the
space.
wall to get actually
Lethal's trying to play
onto the
off
point that
angle.
they
Knife
still
is just
got
walking at him.
so
Knife just
many
walking at him. Knife just walking at him. Oh, even with the
Blazes down. Lethal in the
pistol.
1v1.
Oh,
A true
Terra Surge
burst
Blizzard. The
of beat as
Suzu was good, but I don't
He's
think it
just not
matters.
going to
Yeah.
cut it, SSG.
I mean, that's
One more
another.
fight.
Do they have time to get
One
back
more
in?
fight now.
Yes,
They've
I
got
think
one more
so.
fight. UV is going to get staggered here slightly. Hawk now onto Malg. He's on a little bit of hero roulette. But a mystery heroes, but this might just be the hero that he needs.
They're probably
a little
cooked.
bit more longevity on the back.
They have no ults
Sugar Free has
anymore,
to touch.
but
He's going to trace it for the touch.
I mean, they have to
They're gonna
touch.
They're gonna try and
Sugar
catch
Free
people
has
off
to
guard
touch.
here. Lethal is going to be in a whole heap of hurt. A quick teleport as well is going to get them out of there. Burner sticking around for a little bit
Hawk's
longer.
dead. Hawk's fucking
Hawk
dead.
is gonna
Hawk died.
laser
Hawk dead.
down.
Hawk dead.
Space Station Gaming in a 4v5. There's going to be a touch
I
here
mean,
for
they're
SSG,
split
but it
on
is gonna be
points.
Sugar Free on the tracer to try and
Sugar
get the next
Free,
one.
I mean, making them
That
look
was
at
just
him.
so
He's dead. He
low.
died. He died
Tracer
about
gone.
that. Yeah, that's
Lucio
it.
eliminated. SSG
That's it.
fall as Zeta get their first series win.
I mean, to be expected. I mean, it's gonna be Zeta. I'm calling. It's everyone knows it. It would be shocking if it's not Zeta Crazy Raccoon finals, unless Twisted Minds or Fuel have really learned the meta. But it's gonna be. It's probably Zeta Crazy Raccoon for the finals. But unless Twisted Minds and Fuel have gotten really good at the meta, which I've heard they apparently are not bad at. I know at least Fuel. I don't know about Twisted Minds actually.
Including that first map.
I actually don't know how good
Not
Twisted
going
Minds,
anywhere
what
close to
the
their
info
way.
is on Twisted Minds being good in this meta or
do
not.
a lot behind the scenes to get them ready for their low bracket game.
I'm not
for
totally
elimination.
certain.
Krusty
Let's
on
pay
your
out the
screen
Preds.
there as well. He's coached championship winning teams at Avril. Can this
What,
be
really? It's a
another
shocker?
one?
I mean, it is kind of a shocker
Everybody
because,
coming in,
like,
being pretty
Twisted
scared
European
of,
teams
Zeta
were
Vision,
kind of
even if they
dominated
don't tell
OWCS
them, tell me
alongside
that's
Korea.
their
It was kind of
place,
Korea
yes.
and like
Now,
European
with
teams
SSG,
for
like
all
you
of
said,
last year.
they're
NA
gonna
was
go down to lower
kind of
bracket.
beef mode.
It's another first to 2. Like, it is a dangerous
So it's really
game
a
they're playing
question.
now. And
I just don't know how
sometimes,
good
like
they're
with the draw,
totally
you get Asia's
doing.
number 1 seed as your first series.
Alrighty, well,
Choose the
let's head
outcome.
To the stage
Zeta.
for post-match interview.
Completing prediction. There we go. I miss Muppet Flashlight, by the way, or Fleshlight. Sorry, Muppet Fleshlight. Thank you for the tier 1. Great name. Are we going to the stage? Do you see what Jaws is doing? Jaws, look at what he's doing. Look what he's doing in the camera. Look what my fuck-ass caster is doing. What are we watching? Mandalorian Grogu? Never, because I'm about to watch Mulholland Drive next. And that shit's like 2.5 hours long. So we will not be watching Mandalorian and Grogu. Can you change the final game Dallas 2-0? You're on thin ice. You're on thin fucking ice. Can you ask him to start the games later for me tomorrow? I'll ask Miles. Danny Lim! There's my guy! Danny Lim! He didn't answer me, by the way, if he had played as Zero Lane or not. He didn't answer when I sent him the video of the girl with the giant boobies flying off the helicopter. Why didn't he answer me if he played Azure Lane?
今回はZETAの日本での初めての対戦で初めての勝利ということでどんな気持ちなのでしょうか
Did someone say girl with giant boobies? Yes, Orens, that's correct. You would love a gacha game called Azure Lane. A white boy neon vaccine? We were also shocked. We were also shocked with the white boy that's on the Nardwar fit. Yes, we were shocked by this. We were very shocked by this.
꼭 이기는 마인드로 왔습니다.
First of all, it does feel really great. It was sort of an easy win for us, so that makes us feel really, really good about the win. And also, I know our team, Zeta Division, was in charge of making this event, so we always had that in mind, even going into the match. That
She's 6'7" with her boobs in the air. Yes, yes.
まあやっ
This
ぱ
is
り
correct.
結構こちらからしたら楽勝という気持ちでそれだけでもかなり気持ちよくはなったんですし
I do love how
ガニメイドさんが
all of Japan's like, yeah, we fucking with Kiriko. All Japanese fans like, yes sir, we are fucking with Kiriko.
Looking forward, also moving on to the next question.
I'm locking this as my mental picture of Kava. That might be Kava guy. That could actually be Kava guy. But here's my thing. I think Kava guy doesn't dress like that.
proper. Do you have
I
anything
think
you wanna
Kava
say,
guy
to Virtus
dresses
Pro?
like a stereo because he's like an academic researcher. Like he's like a marine biologist guy, right? I think Kava guy is wearing loose fit and cotton t-shirts with like kind of short athletic shorts and like white trainers, you know, with long white socks. I think he's wearing like long white socks, sneakers with like very short shorts and cotton t-shirt, and he's hiking through the woods to collect like river sediment samples.
VP는 딱히 신경 안 쓰고 있고 저희는 오로지 트마랑 라쿤
You think
상대로만
he's
신경
more
쓰고
nerd preppy? No, I don't think he's like nerd preppy, bro.
죽여주겠습니다.
To be really honest, I don't really have much to say against.
Is that your view of academics? No, that's my view of Kava guy. Most academics are definitely not going outside.
So we will definitely kill Virtus
Most
Pro
academics are definitely
tomorrow.
not going outside.
特にバーティストプロに関しては何も考えてないんですよね。
Also, hello, an arrow.
僕たちからしたらやはりクレイジーラクーンなどのチームしか認識今のところしてないので、明日は
Did you see the Zeta shirt? This is a giant Kiriko face. I did not see that.
Love the energy. Thank you so much, Proper. Best of luck moving forward. That's
I was in
take it away.
Phoenix, and guess what I saw?
プロパー選手ありがとうございました。次の試合も頑張ってください。
Arigato gozaimashita. Dude, I could do that. They could put me up there to say that, right? I've been playing Sekiro. I could do that.
Stone cold killer. Bro's like, whatever. I mean, VP, that's cool. We just want to face CR again. It's all good.
At the
Not really thinking
Phoenix
about-
Zoo,
Makes a lot of sense.
did you see an armadillo?
7 maps in the Asia finals.
Did you see an armadillo?
It's going to take a bit of effort to get there. It'll be the upper final for Zeta.
You are so
once they
Japanese coded. I
phase recruit of
know.
those two,
Oh
arguably the two
shit!
teams going
You
all
saw
the way to the finals,
Gila
but,
arrive.
VP, I mean,
You saw
they look pretty
Gila
decent
arrive
versus
at
Flavor,
the
but a misstep
Phoenix
in terms of the
Zoo,
one map
and
loss.
that's your
I think
emote,
VP
bro.
should hopefully bring something
And that's
good
your
against Zeta.
fucking
We're hoping.
emote.
We're hoping. A lot of first two games here today. SSG down in that lower bracket.
Anyone
now.
notice how
They'll play
Jaws is always
later,
wearing
so
this
they get a
fuck-ass
little bit
hoodies?
of respite, a little
Anyone
bit of
notice this?
rest before they
He's
go
never
out
layering
once
properly.
again. Zeta Division though.
Anyone notice how
full-time
Jaws
collective,
never
little too low,
layering now?
Proper, ready to beat
He's
down
like
a
the
crazy
white
raccoon
guy
in
from
that upper
Neo. I
finals
don't know
if
what
they
Neo
make it.
is,
If
but
they both
well, I
make it
kind of
there,
know what
to
it
be
is, but I've
fair.
never played
We're
it,
gonna
so
jump to a quick break though. Do
love
not
that
go
for me.
anywhere. Ton more Overwatch coming up after this.
check the fit. It is just a picture of Kiriko's face. That is just a picture. It's just a white, it's like a black and white picture. Like Kiriko was slimed out in the streets of Osaka or some shit. We are Kiriko. We go on the shirt. They put Kiriko's fucking death shot. We put her on the fucking shirt, man. That's nice. That's real nice. Rest in peace, Kiriko. I'm noticing there's nothing for the waist down. Yes, all the Japanese fans will not be wearing pants. They will all not be wearing pants, as we know. All right, let's do a duel, shall we, while we wait? Vandal? I'm gonna have to mute this, unfortunately. Oh, I still need to start Preds. Wait, can we start Preds too? Prediction. Start prediction. Who wins? We have Crazy Raccoon and Dallas, right? Yes, sir. Dallas Fuel. All right, prediction started. Boom. Okay. $2009? I don't know. Is this party in the USA? Yeah, it is. Yep, this party in the USA. Yes, sir. They had music in 2009. It was a different time back then. Let's listen to the glorp. Party in the USA. say. The Glorp's okay. Glorp's not bad. We're fucking with the Glorp. By your side. Wait, I gotta do a quick skill check. Skill check. Skill check moment. Here we go. Cutla. It's time to skill check. Cutla? Cutla? There we go. Kind of looks like the Crimson Shin. Anyone else getting this? Anyone else getting the Crimson Shin vibe here? Getting sort of a Crimson Shin vibe. Stop. I don't know. I feel my brain wants to go here, but that's obviously not going to be half. Go here. It's kind of bulbous. My brain is telling me to equalize these two bulbous protrusions. Like if I were to go like here somehow. Oh, no, wait. Like my brain is like, this would work, but I just don't think that's possible. Maybe here? This is too much. Bring me this way. That's it. This feels right. Not even close. Fuck. Ah! What is this emote? The Crimson Shin. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm recognizing this. I'm recognizing this. I'll add it. I'll add it. What emotion does this convey? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what emotion conveys. What matters is that we use it.
ZETA swept SSG in a dominant fashion, so
Angle.
we're back attack quicker than we hoped to break it all
190, 190-ish maybe? 193?
Here
Boiling.
in beautiful Tokyo, Japan. I am Zoe. Joining me here on the desk are
190,
Mr. X
God
and
damn it.
Ash. But this one kind of went as we expected.
Yay!
Although, I do have to say,
196. Not bad. I kind of honed in on it,
what
but
we saw from ZETA, were they taking it serious?
It's-
Were they
I was-
trying
it's
things
kinda
out?
honed
Did
in
they
on
not
it.
want to show their hand? Like, what's our read?
I mean,
I'll take that as a win.
I think a little bit of both.
What emotion does
Always
Frog
kinda
branding
like
today?
blurring the line
No
of
emotion because it's a
trolling
dumb
little
emote.
bit and, like, being
No emotion because
serious,
it's a
but I
dumb
didn't
emote
think
and we
that
don't
they
need
had
it,
that
to be
serious
honest.
bag.
If I'm
I don't
being
think there was really
if I'm being
any
deadly
doubt in
serious
their
with you.
mind anything was
No.
gonna have it differently than what it did.
I think that
No
was the whole
emotion.
conversation as well, right? When we had Johnny on the desk earlier setting this matchup up, was a conversation of, okay, might see
And
a
we don't
little bit
need
of
you.
funny
You
stuff
do
coming
need
out
me.
from Zeta Division, pushing the limit a little bit, seeing what they can get away with.
You
and
do need me.
We also knew that
You need
if
me
they
more
were
than
gonna
you could
play the
ever
Avast
comprehend.
composition,
That's
it wasn't
OC.
gonna be a problem for this
I
team.
see OC Cast back there.
Actually, Matt tried to get Costa on the phone.
I
during that
FaceTimed
series.
Costa
He did.
because I was so excited to see Mizuki play, and he didn't.
What about
pick
this
up.
one?
He didn't pick up your call at
Heartbreaking.
10 p.m. over in
Avast?
LA.
That's
That's crazy.
Right.
no
I think he was just
okay.
waiting for
Okay.
this
one. What
I
could
know
be
people
more
hate on them. I know
important
people like we don't like the boys much, but God, does it still
So
produce like
true.
banger
And now
gifts?
I do want to give a shout out here.
It still produces banger gifts. I really like the one of like, check my phone. You can check my phone, and it's like Deep holding up his phone to check it. I do. That's such a good
It's been
fucking
looking
gift.
good for the Cassidy
Is
players. I
is
think
like the
Legal,
deep like
again,
check
he
my
just
phone
sucked at
please
his
like I
insane
wasn't
aimer,
like
but
such a
yeah,
good fucking
proper on
gift.
that Deadeye to close out.
Oh,
Ilias was just
fine, I'll add this.
honestly
Here you
a
go.
wild way to end that first matchup. I think overall,
There you go.
though,
I hope you're happy.
Again, this is about what we expected. Things were getting. You're
The
talking
Deep
about
coming
Legal,
back to
things
the
were getting a
7.
little
That is
funky
that is an
for Legal.
all-time
Like,
classic. The Deep
coming out, I was like,
the Deep
what
run
is
the
going
Deep
on?
like
You were a fan of that? You
I
were a
was
fan of
convinced
that?
Hawk
That
was
is
gonna,
like an all-time
switch
classic.
and
Him
using
just,
his
like-
monitor after the first map and just like drop kick
That
it,
one- that one
without
is really
with
good.
The, proper Deadeye. But I mean, look, I think SSG would have known that's a really tough matchup, right?
Yeah.
We
Zeta,
lost that
probably the
emote
best
in the
team in world
Purge.
right now, and then
It happens.
obviously getting a little creative there.
It happens to the best
on
of
New
us.
Junk City, but they still get the job done.
Absolutely, they do indeed, and they didn't really have to show their hands. So, you know, now it's just everything goes for that ZETA division match. Love the post.
You almost have like
Luke
Luke Skywalker hair, really?
I don't know if that was lost in Danny translation or if he actually said that they're gonna kill VP.
You think my hair is that luscious and beautiful?
So it's intense.
Lost in Danny translation is a good one.
Danny like maybe paraphrased it a little bit.
I gotta go cuddle instead of engaging in chat.
I don't speak your
Boo! Boo!
That's true. Now ZETA will be going up in
Boo!
both of those teams.
You should be getting radicalized online and watching video games with your friends only.
But we are still
Boo!
not done with our round 1 here in the upper bracket.
The purpose of the internet is you should be getting radicalized online and watching video games with your friends only. And you should be over-consuming nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol. And you should not be exercising. And you should not eat any vegetables. You should only eat insanely, extremely processed meat and potatoes. I guess potato technically is a vegetable, but it has to be extremely processed.
Dallas, obviously, out of those like North American teams, I think is like best positioned to do so. I also wouldn't write off
just
like,
at Super.
The Cat Bastion hasn't been like Cat Bastion 24/7 like we thought. So I wouldn't even
we could
write
do
off.
that.
Like,
we could add
like,
Super. We could add some Super.
I do think though Dallas, like this could actually be a pretty competitive game. I think Dallas could play CR pretty.
This guy flexing a cuddle partner is what radicalized me. What radicalized you? Was it when Muscle Baby said that they have a cuddle partner? Was it when Visor Daddy said that his wife is pregnant?
The way that they've just continuously been doing their own
What radicalized
thing.
you in chat?
This is the kind of meta where it feels like those kind of more like creative compositions that are coming out.
Dallas time, Wokage. I like how you said you didn't spell Wokage right. You said Wokage, so it looks like the Wokage.
Like
Wait, new bit, the Wokage?
Because you don't really know how to play against the comps that they're running sometimes.
Village hidden in the pronouns. Village hidden in the pronouns. The Wokage.
It's not quite the element of surprise where like they've never
could this be something?
Anything of each other. So yeah, this could be a really interesting potential.
This could be something here.
Yeah, it's just good to see Dallas Fuel back and like in this fashion.
This could be something.
Tasmo again. I was catching up with him in the back the other day, and like to have a team that can compete already for Dallas on like an international stage.
I'm too sleepy
like,
because of classes. That's fair. That's fair, King.
Is like.
That's fair. Dude, look at CJ. Look how adorable CJ is. I can just take his face in my hands and just
their opponents, Crazy Raccoon. They did lose some pieces. They did, they're doing good, but they did lose some of the most important pieces. Looking at you, shoes. So like,
did he beat Sekiro to give up? I'm on the final boss, but I've not beaten it yet. That was I got to there towards the end of the stream.
So they are, as we already established in that pre-show, definitely
who's the chat of the match? Me, the Crimson Chin.
Certainly.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like with this roster, like even though they lose some pieces, Ash, like it still feels like they're going to be extremely strong. I mean, obviously the #2 seed.
CJ sacrificed his melanin.
You
can't say.
It's a different story, that's for sure. I mean, when you have players
can't say he
like
sacrificed his melanin to be good at Overwatch.
You really just you have to put a lot of faith into them. You cannot be underestimating them in this series.
Who is the chatter of the match? Certainly not you.
Still the favorite.
Maybe Jackie.
And that's something that
maybe well, who's made the best emote so far? It's Jackie. Jackie's made the best emote so far.
I'm excited to see what ends up happening.
Might be Jackie, honestly.
In this matchup as well.
The Digital mascot is here without you. I know. Isn't it fucked up, Sawdust?
On this team, they're looking to defend their title here at Champions Clash as well.
Is Lip not on Crazy Raccoon? Lip is still technically on Crazy Raccoon, but he has not been playing, I believe. Isn't Lip in reserve? I believe Lip is on reserve.
Backline here, he's singing Stalker, and then Lip, of course, is a super sub there as well. Like, it's just a wealth of riches.
Yeah, but it's also like no team loses Shu and like gets better, right? Like let's be real. It's obviously sucks for them.
Because I don't think he's retired. He's just like taking a break.
And like that's a really strong damage dealer duo. They can play like just about everything. They still have.
He is the retired sergeant.
Jumpin and Max who are extremely good. And look, you're not going to replace Shu, right? But Vigilante is pretty good. Chorong is great, holding it down on Lucio. So still a great team.
I think Vigilante's honestly been stepping up really nicely for the
Vigilante's looking good today. Miles, shooting up the chatter rankings. Shooting up the chatter rankings, Miles. Miles, also, I was telling them we need to automate most of the chat functions. We need to get a little bit more AI chatters in here. The human chatters have not been pulling their weight, nor have they been able to, they haven't been able to optimize my workflows. Especially with the Erdos problem being solved recently by
Flashpoint for me is really interesting.
By OpenAI, perhaps we could get that working here.
Into playing Lucio a little bit on those maps.
Could you spin up 2,000 more chatters? Thank you. It's red Kava. This chatter is red for an amazing reason. This chatter is red for an amazing reason.
Johnny's been on the new Junk City train. Do you think like we are going to see that every single series?
Teams usually.
What's your LinkedIn link? I can put it on a poster and get it on broadcast.
For a lot of teams.
I don't think you need to do that.
I think you're going to see that.
I don't think you need to do that,
Lisa,
Sadis.
like, Numbani,
I don't think that's. It's also it's an OWCS broadcast, so there will be no employers watching.
I love the stories we have in this
There will be no employers
watching.
Individual
players like Kellen, who hasn't made
OC spotted, yes sir.
Big stage in quite some time as well. I think it's going to mean a lot for a lot of players across the board here in this matchup.
This stream is amazing.
And I think that's been the whole
I love watching my favorite streamer, Avast. Thank you, Totally Real Chatter. Thank you so much, Totally Real Chatter. What's our token budget looking like, Miles? Has SSG played yet? Who's gonna let Sienna fan know?
During last year's season,
who's gonna let him know?
Really believed in how they were going to be able to come together.
Who's gonna let Sienna know?
What they've been cooking when it comes down to those hero bands. We keep talking about how important they are in these first two series, and they've been getting honestly interesting at times. So I
prompted Gemini, and it gave me this insane comment. Avast, I need you to pause the structural integrity analysis of the strong defined composition and explain to me why someone in the production truck just bound the broadcast audio to a microwave. Surely this is a tactical throw.
The first two formats that we're playing here. That's why I went for Dallas Fuel in my prediction. I genuinely think like there's a lot of possibilities for teams that are technically considered the underdog, but due to the format, they can make
I believe this is why AI is going to take our jobs. This is why AI is going to take your jobs specifically, because you guys could never come up with a comment like that. You are a chatter in a vast chat on Twitch. He's co-streaming the Champions Clash at OWCS. Write me a comment in chat.
I think it's going to be a 2v1. Like, I hit the Dallas Fuel right here.
Who do I think wins? I think Crazy Raccoon is winning. I'm going to be honest. I would be really impressed if Fuel have gotten really good at the meta and win this, but I'm going to be honest, I don't see Crazy Raccoon or Zeta losing till the finals unless Twisted Minds have gotten really good at the comp. Fuel, I've heard Fuel are actually pretty decent at this, to be honest. They're pretty decent at Cat Bastion, supposedly. So they might actually surprise. I would love for them to be good, but like, I don't know. I think Crazy Raccoon is probably going to fucking dominate this. I would love for Fuel to be good, though. Because I've heard that they apparently are not bad at the comp.
I think CR is able to pull this out.
I just don't see them winning.
A blowout. I think it'll be a pretty competitive game, but I feel pretty good about CR.
AI recognized this chat is incomprehensible garbage.
I can't believe it's
First of all, don't let AI talk about New Life This Way chat, okay? Don't let Jackie talk about this. Everyone get Jackie. Take his jacket. Take his jacket. Take his wallet.
One way or another.
When did our predictions ever not?
It's way past my bedtime.
That's true.
Good night, Whiskey. Good night, Whiskey. Despite the fact that you have not been putting your best work into chat recently.
That's tough.
Have a good night.
Is that
they had a great Numbani. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, what's your hot take?
I need a 2-1 where Dallas loses and Kellen and Sunjin get big points. True as fuck.
Like, where do you feel like?
I liked VP.
Guys, I don't think you can hear this alert, can you? Wait, maybe the problem is this.
VP can actually, like, Kev
guys hear
played
it now?
Unreal, and maybe I'm just like.
Do you guys hear that now?
Maybe I just envision him doing that every map, which is like unrealistic. But like, I think VP is like pretty strong. I think they went up against Twisted Minds, who's like fantastic the entire time.
Why does this not work?
I think they have some flexibility with that roster, so I wouldn't be surprised if
Did I get donut wall? No, Mr. Ninja, I can see your bits. Your bits popped up. It just did not get red. I can read. For some reason, my alerts broke for this stream, and I don't know why. I'm not sure why. Also, hello, Nit. Dallas will never let me down at the time where they're said to be good. Note that I took a massive head wound in 2022, so I don't remember anything before then.
You should double down on Weibo. Double down on Weibo.
Okay, those are good bits. I wish the alerts were broken for this stream.
Double down on my Weibo stocks right now?
Yeah, I think you double down on Weibo.
Now you need to invest.
Professional streamer, I did nothing differently. I did everything right, and they still indicted me. I literally didn't change a single setting between the stream where it worked for Sekiro and this one.
I lost my entire
Not a single setting has been changed. Not one.
Why this young man does not have any channel points left.
Oh,
You did. You gambled all of those away. Which team did you win? Who was it?
Ooh, I think it was like an extinction.
He needs to sit his white ass down and listen. Bro, I'm literally sitting down and listening right now. I'm listening to everything you guys have to say. I'm listening. I'm learning.
Listen,
see what happens.
You may be
I'm a large
points
listening
poor,
model.
but I know that
okay.
you've been collecting our drops
I'm a large listening model, and I'm listening to all of your complaints. I'm listening to everything that you have to talk about.
Yeah, we have like different drops for every day. I know.
Not to women.
I have to have the most swag in Overwatch,
I'm not listening
so
to women.
I
I'm
have to
understanding
these drops.
Yeah, you're the
and I'm
swag
validating their
ambassador.
issues.
That's for sure.
Because sometimes you don't need to give them a
Yeah, so,
solution. You want to
everyone
let them
watching,
be
of
able to
course, we
vent.
do have drops
Okay?
enabled each and every
Because
single day of
you're
competition here,
too
so
solution
make sure
focused
to
and
connect
less
your Valorant
validating
account
their feelings
to your
focused.
Twitch account and start collecting. Now, I need to do that because
Why is
otherwise-
Glyn Powell coaching
No,
at
I
OWCS?
have
Do
my
I look like
stuff
Glyn
connected, but I don't
Powell?
have my Twitch open when I'm doing this work thingy. I've
How
been
the
trying it out
I
for
don't
a
think
few
I
years
look like
now,
Glyn
and it's
Powell,
been
but
going
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that win.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we
take
have to
that
do
win.
And you know what?
I'm gonna take that
give us a
win.
little bit of time for that. Let's send it over to our
I'll
stage
take it.
with Taiga to bring out our teams.
I can't stop staring at your goozle. What the fuck is goozle? What the hell is a goozle? CJ! There he is. We know him. I will say the aura for the aura on the walkouts is not hitting currently. Whoever's doing the Erica Kirk walkouts, so could we get them for OWCS? For OWCS Tokyo? There's Crazy Raccoon. I feel like they put a lot more energy in the Crazy Raccoon one. Someone has to die first. Okay, who's the most expendable? Me? Okay. Me? No, not me. Definitely not me. I'm living, bro. I'm gonna say it too. I'm making it to 105 years old. I'm making it to 105 years old. Then I'm okay to go out. Clip it. Clip it. Come back to this clip. Come back to this clip 72 years in the future. Come back to this clip 72 years from now. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. Come back and you'll see. How will you feel if you don't outlive Twitch? I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It'd be kind of pretty fucking insane if Twitch doesn't outlive me because it's backed by Amazon and live streaming is like a pretty big.
I think everyone's excited to see how Dallas Fuel shape up against Crazy Raccoon.
Yeah, we really don't know. That's the narrative coming in, right, with the EMEA and the NA teams. We haven't got to see them.
Is Moxie wearing like a trench coat?
They didn't get the chance to be able
but
to
like there's an actual dress underneath?
So are they going to play
what the hell? What is happening?
Are they going to go their own way? And have Crazy Raccoons been in the kitchen cooking up yet more compositions to the Jetpack Cat?
So slay. I mean, it's definitely interesting for sure.
Who came up with like this?
It's fashion. Look it up.
A whole bunch
My
of different
bad,
things
man.
around it as well before
You just lost your point?
No,
not my point.
Dallas Fuel.
All right, guess who's
to
refueling on the
Oasis.
slop?
So still a really strong
Guess
map
who's
pick
refueling
for
on the
Bastion
slop, bro?
For the Jetpack Cat. I don't think we're surprised that we're seeing the Antarctic Peninsula being taken out, but what we are surprised about is the fact that, well, there you go, Dallas banning out the Bastion. No Jetpack Cat shenanigans here.
Yeah, definitely taking away one of the key threats. And as you mentioned, right, Crazy Raccoon being the innovators behind this comp, but Dallas Fuel, you know, even more so than just being a team we haven't seen for quite some time, in all the time we did see them in North America, they were incredibly hard to pin down. It was very hard for other teams to predict. They were willing to play styles that many other teams would not touch with a 10-foot pole. So Dallas, for me, is always going to be an exciting team. And although they're the #1 seed from NA, I think a lot of people coming into this tournament are expecting the Korean teams to be topping the charts. And I think Crazy Raccoon come in with that similar level of expectation here in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, it's a really good way as well to sort of understand how well Seonjun is going to be able to weigh up next to everyone else, because he was one of those players that there was a lot of expectation coming into the season with. He really did excel within the America stages.